In this video we're going to look at my Lili-Ledy Loose graded Imperial Commander that I just picked up, opened today. So I've just reviewed the Spanish ATAT driver. So we're going to look at the Mexican Lili-Ledy Imperial Commander. These two Imperial Commanders are from childhood. So this one is, I bought two because I really liked this figure as a child. And yeah, so great figure, this one. Very nice. So debuted on the Empire Strikes Back card, 41 back, and can be found on Jedi cards, Tri-Logo cards, not on Power of the Force. So pretty cool. This would have been the first one I picked up back in the day. Certainly more worn than the other figure. I don't know if you can really see the COO markings. So he's a Hong Kong figure, made in Hong Kong, and he's got Lucasfilm Limited 1980 there. I think the COO on the other figure is slightly different. You've got like the thin head, fat head variants of the Imperial Commander. So pretty cool figure. Came with an Imperial Blaster. This is the one it's much better condition, so obviously bought this one later. It's got more paint intact on the chest piece and the belt. Obviously got a much paler face. So his head's a bit thinner than the other guys. It's got probably darker brown for the eyes and the hair. So you can make out. So he's got made in Hong Kong and single line for the here 1980 Lucasfilm Limited. So whereas on the other one it's got 1980 and then Lucasfilm Limited in larger lettering, this has got just Lucasfilm Limited 1980 on one. Let's compare the two. We can. Let's put them together. So that's got the 4 line, this is the 3 line COO. Let's compare the heads. The two Hong Kongs. You see his is definitely more pinkish tone to it. I mean, this one's got blotches on it now through age. But I've had this one on display. I've kept this one in better condition. I've looked after this one better. So those are the two that I have from childhood. And now we can look at the Mexican figure. Unfortunately, there's a bit of damage to the internal, this leg brace there. It's broken off, so it rattles around. It says, Star Wars Imperial Commander Lili-Ledy 1980 Lucasfilm Limited, no coup. Comes with the Imperial Blaster. In terms of how he looks more like the 4 line COO. They look more alike. They've got the same sort of tanned look rather than the fleshy pink of the other Imperial officer. I don't know if you'll be able to see the COO markings on the back of the legs. It says Lucasfilm Limited 1980, so it's got the single line, then it's got the scar on the back of the leg. It's all scarred out. Just trying to see better with my own eyes. Yeah, it's scarred out on the, you can see there. It's a Lucasfilm Limited 1980. So let's see if there's any major differences between the two figures. So obviously the Hong Kong's got better paint apps. I think the Hong Kong figure's a lot more shiny and glossier, whereas the Mexican figure's quite dull in the torso. Obviously the most famous thing is if you look at that hand there, the thumb, there's a little tip sticking out there, which this figure doesn't have, nor does the other Hong Kong. So it's a peculiarity of the Mexican figure. But it's a nice variant to acquire. I mean, I'll have to go on variant villain and see what it says about this figure. But definitely, if you look at the torso, it looks kind of dull compared to the arms and the legs. The arms and legs look a lot more glossy, whereas the torso looks a lot more matte finish. In terms of the hair, maybe it's got a slightly brownish green to it. Eyes, all very interesting. I will check it out. There's the hair colour. Let's see the hair colour. Sort of brownish green colour. His is I'd say his is slightly more got a reddish tinge to it, the brown, and then the other guy, the other Hong Kong, yeah, his is even darker. And he's got the really fleshed, sort of narrow neck. Or not longer neck, that's it. Whereas his neck's shorter, like this Hong Kong here. I think the eye paint is darker on the Mexican figure. It's nice to do comparisons. I'm glad I acquired this. Hopefully the blaster's correct. I'm pretty sure it should be squared off on the cartridge there that sticks out. It's definitely got quite a strong bluish tinge to it, but that might be the effect of the light. But then again, I'm sure Mexican figures did come with Hong Kong weapons and vice versa. That's a nice pickup, I think. Mexican Imperial Commander. General Veers, really. So, a pretty cool figure. One I had two of as a child. Now I've got another one. On card, I've got him on the Return Jedi card. Love to get him on the Tri-Logo. I should really try and get that. In fact, I could get the... Let me get the book and show you the carded examples. Oops, sorry, I'm making lots of noise, but... So he came out, second wave, Empire Strikes Back. Here it is, the carded examples. So you can get them on the Empire card, Jedi card, and Tri-Logo. Looks great on Tri-Logo. So yeah. Obviously you can, foreign variations, you can get them on the Palatoy card, the Meccano, I assume, Lili-Ledy, of course, Canada. I'm sure you can find it on a Japanese Jedi card, maybe, with the stickers. That'd be pretty rare, though. Any other foreign variants? Clipper. That being another rare one. Or a Kenner card with a Clipper sticker, or Palatoy card with a Clipper sticker, more likely. Okay, so... hope you liked looking at my latest pickup, the Mexican Lili-Ledy Imperial Commander. Looks great. Very cool figure. Very glad I picked it up. And time to say cheers, goodbye.